Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Liz, and in today's video we are going to be walking around my house and I'm going to be showing you all my decorations for summer. I change my decorations out probably weekly just because I do so many DIYs. I'm constantly changing things and there's projects going around everywhere, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks right now. I love the way it looks for summer and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So let's get into it. Okay, you guys, we're gonna start off at my front door. That way I don't miss anything. So when you walk in my front door, this is pretty much the same. I have this small little bench sitting here. I've thought about changing it out, but it's just the perfect size. So I leave it. The home pillow is from Michael's. My house is decorated in family photos everywhere. So these are just some beach family photos I have of my girls and my husband and me from a trip we took about 2 years ago. So I love having family photos out in my house. Next to my front door, this area has definitely changed. I recently did a trash to treasure video about this little section, but I've even changed it up since then. So I will link that video in the description for you guys if you're interested. But this table I picked up for $15 at a garage sale. I updated it a little bit and then I just added some cute farmhouse accessories. I have a DIY of how I created this olive tree, as well as some of these other accessories are just things that I had around the house. This little rosemary sign was from Target Dollar Spot this year. So then from here, this section moves into my dining room. I get a lot of questions about the color of this room. This room is a color called Hail Navy and it's by Bear. So here's an overview of this room. Starting in this corner, I have this bench that I did a trash to treasure on and it's still here, you guys. This is my most popular video on my channel. I'll link that below. I also have a little lantern beside it. And then the pillows, one of them is from Target Dollar Spot and the other one is from IKEA. My table I redid a couple of years ago. I painted the chairs and the base in a white, and then I did like a light stain on the tabletop, and I just love it. The table runner is from Kirkland's. This little box I have in the middle is a trash to treasure I did with a cedar box, and I just painted it, distressed it. That's a fun video. And then I have some IKEA plants in it. So all of the projects on this wall, you guys have seen these in a DIY. I have a DIY of how I created this white hutch. Recently, I updated the top of my hutch for summer. I have a video to that. I will link below. I love how it looks with all the pots. So along this wall, I have my china cabinet where I keep a lot of my dishes. And I have some varying projects. This Our Farmhouse sign I made. I also made the Market Fresh Fruit sign up top, and I'll try to link those for you guys. Along this wall, I have a Dollar Tree DIY. I made this was a while ago. I feel like I made that last summer. And it's still on the wall, and I love the way it looks. I'll try to find that video for you as well. I love my dining room. I can kind of just go crazy with the decorations in here and I love it. So through this door takes you into my kitchen. In my kitchen, I like to keep it super simple. I don't like a lot of things out because it's just a lot of clutter. So I have a few little pieces that I want to point out to you. On my curtains, I did those not too long ago, and I got my inspiration from those. If you guys watch Big Bang Theory, Bernadette and Howard's house, when they remodeled it, they had some really cute green curtains, and so I was trying to go for that look. But I love the way it looks in here. I feel like it really warms up my kitchen. Over by the stove, I have some rolling pins, and I also have this little soap grater. I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is a soap grater that I got in a recent haul. And then I also have a little succulent from Dollar Tree. In this area, I would say most of this is thrifted items. The cutting boards are thrifted, the cheese grater is thrifted, the marble rolling pin is thrifted. The cutting board in the front, my mom actually got that for me from the Magnolia store when she was in Texas. And then this little cake stand, that's from the Target dollar spot. They're $5. These are great little cake stands to have on hand. I use it in so many different things. And then the candle and succulent are from Dollar Tree, and the container with the bird on it was thrifted. Recently, I did a trash to treasure where I put together these bar stools. I think they're adorable in this space, and I love them so much. Here's a look into our little eat-in kitchen area. I get asked about my table all the time, but you guys, I bought this table probably 10 years ago. The store I bought it from is no longer in business, so I can't really help you out with this table, but it works well for us. And you know, if my kids do slime on it, it doesn't really bother me. On my table, I like to keep it pretty minimal just because we use it every day. So the cutting board is from Kirkland's, the planter is from Kirkland's, and I just have some white bowls. I bought this plant from IKEA, and then this little decorative piece in front I got at a thrift store. And basically all it is it's one of those little shelf hangers. That's a wrought iron one, but you can use these to decorate with. So, take something like this and just set it down and it can look decorative. So I'm really loving this little area over here. I call this kind of like my plant corner, and I have this little IKEA shelf that I did a DIY on, and I really changed this up quite a bit. I just kind of have different plants on it. Whatever I have. The olive tree I've done a DIY on. This grow plant I've done a DIY on as well. And then on the wall I hung a printing press. This isn't a real one, this is a fake one that I got at a thrift store. And then the wreath on top of it was from Target. From my kitchen, it opens up into my living room area. I like that it's an open pass-through, and I'll show you how I put this all together. So we have a big sectional couch, and behind it I have several decorations that I've gotten. This tray right here, I did a whole video on this. I picked this up for $10 at a garage sale, painted it white, and just used some different farmhouse decorations that I already had around my house to decorate it. And then all of this stuff is pretty much thrifted. This lamp is thrifted. I did a project on this little blue riser with a picture of my girls. And if you're interested in this table, I did a video on that last year using a buffalo check stencil. And then these books, all I did was take the covers off of them. They're just thrifted books, and tied them together with some twine. On the bottom I have this old wash tub and this lid. The lid I picked up at a garage sale, and then this scale I got in an estate sale for $10. The greenery that I have on top of there is some of my favorite greenery from Hobby Lobby. I buy it in a big bundle of it. And then I've been loving these little brown bottles lately. I'm kind of getting a small little collection of it. This basket beside here is from Home Goods, and the pillow is from Home Goods in the back. And I'm not really sure where that blue one is. If I had to guess, I would probably say TJ Maxx or Home Goods. So So on most of my videos, you guys see this angle of my couch because I sit right here on one of my bar stools so that I can use all of the natural light that comes in. In my living room, I'm still so much loving how I did this mantle. I did a whole video for you guys on, so the top of this with the pots, it stays the same. I probably change up the bottom of this pretty much on the regular. And that little cabinet in the back, I change that up all the time as well. A lot of these items I got at Hobby Lobby when they had their clearance sale. This mercantile container I made on a trash to treasure, and the pillows in it, I believe the back pillow was from Hobby Lobby. This little corbel was from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and then the containers right there were clearanced at Hobby Lobby. The purple plants are from IKEA. This little thing with the pot, I thrifted that, and the wheel I thrifted. The little F I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So this corner pretty much stays the same. I've had this chair a while now, and I'm pretty sure I bought it online at Wayfair, but I'm not 100% on that. The little table on the side is from Home Goods, and then that planter was from Target Dollar Spot, plants from IKEA. You guys know I'm obsessed with these plants. I have them all over. Sorry if you see too many of them. And then this cabinet over here just houses our electronics. I thought about putting in built-in shelves, but I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet, just because I like to change things up so much. This corbel is from Hobby Lobby. I have a thrifted book, another one of my olive trees that I made, and then these little candle stands are thrifted. My wall art this is another beach picture we took. This one was probably 3 years ago, I think. Here is a look at my couch. I still have not updated these pillows. You guys tell me where you get your pillows in the comment. I would love to know some suggestions because I still need to update those. But I love this couch. It fits the space and works well for us. This rug I've had for years, and I do need to replace that soon. So maybe replacing my rug and pillows will be my next project. We'll see. This table I love so much. I don't want to paint it because it's got this really cool little pattern on the top, so I did never want to paint it. I thought about painting the legs but didn't. This tray is one that I got at Hobby Lobby. It says Farm Fresh on it. And then these I made for a Dollar Tree DIY. They were like in my nautical Dollar Tree DIY. And then these are marble coasters that I got at a thrift store. So that just sits out here. This next room at the front of my house, we call the piano room because my daughter's piano's in here, and it's just one of those rooms that sits at the front of your house. So these chairs are from Nebraska Furniture Mart. The pillows are from Home Goods. This table in between here I picked up at a thrift store. On my table I have the big box on the bottom was from Hobby Lobby. I did a DIY on these books, these Be Kind books. These are really cute. I love this project and the way it turned out. This is thrifted. This I did a DIY on. I basically got a $2 lantern at a garage sale and I painted it all up. This I've had for years. This is from Target Dollar Spot, and it just seems to fit everywhere. So then the wall along with my stairs is my daughter's piano, and then beside it I have a basket with some flowers in it, and then this home sign that I created as a Dollar Tree DIY. On the opposite side of the room, whenever you come into my home, there is this dresser that I painted when we moved into our house probably 3 years ago. And I painted it to hold kids' toys. So there's a bunch of toys in here because my kids like to play in here in the morning. Above here are some of my favorite prints from when my girls were little. I'm constantly changing out what I put on this dresser. So on the right side, I have a pharmacy scale that's old. On the left side, these candle holders are thrifted, and the corbel is from Hobby Lobby when I got it on clearance. And the little blue container with the tulips in it, that's one of my favorite trash to treasure DIYs that I've done. Along this edge, I have this stool that I recently bought at a thrift store and did a DIY on. And then my two doors, I have some spring wreaths on there that I did a DIY. These are a Dollar Tree DIY. So back at my front door, on the left, I am going to link my whole redo of my bathroom because that has not changed any, and it's so small, you guys, that it's really hard for me to film in there. So I'm gonna link that video up here for you guys to watch. Down a little bit on my hallway, I have this mirrored cabinet that I use for storing things like our hair supplies, things out of the way. And then on top of it, this black little wall piece is from Kirkland's. This sign I made in a trash to treasure, and I really love it. It's with a cabinet door that I picked up at Habitat for Humanity. And then I have some candles on the other side. I also have this little plant stand right here, and the plants are from IKEA. I hope you guys were able to find some great ideas to incorporate into your home. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. It really helps to support my channel. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Just click this picture right here of my face and you'll be subscribed to my channel. I post 3 to 4 DIYs each week. And if you missed our last DIY, I'm gonna link it right here so you guys can go watch that one next. And I'll talk to you in our next video. Bye.